Hello and welcome. My name is Natalia. I am your registered dietitian, board certified functional and integrative nutrition practitioner. And I love food. That's why I decided to become a dietitian. And I also used to struggle a lot with my weight as a teenager. I was the chubby kid. I never fit in. I tried all diets under the sun, the 100-calorie packet of crackers and oatmeal bars. And despite all my efforts, I just really was not able to lose weight and feel good. And it was not until I decided to go to school to become a dietitian and get into functional and integrative nutrition and medicine that I found out about the importance of our gut and how our gut actually impacts our mood, how we go about craving certain foods and how we metabolize the foods that we eat. So, I'm excited to tell you about my 28-day program that is designed step by step to guide you to get rid of those cravings, be able to follow through maintaining healthy eating habits that are realistic and sustainable to you while getting rid of any overgrowth of unhealthy bacteria that could exist in your gut. So, in my practice, when I work with clients, a lot of them come to see me because they can't lose weight or they have chronic conditions like diabetes and immune conditions. And a lot of this, what I have seen, is that is related to their guts and the imbalance of their guts. So, I don't know if you have heard about Candida and Candida overgrowth, but pretty much this is a yeast that is super, super smart and that lives in our intestines. And I'll show you a picture of what it looks like. Pretty much, this is what it is. And it has the ability to really flourish and be a significant overgrowth in our intestines. So, the conditions that I tend to see the most that are associated with this condition is compromised immune function, whether you have an autoimmune condition or not, dysbiosis, which is the imbalance of the bacteria species that live in our guts when there are hormonal imbalances, hormonal changes, diabetes, a lot of stress, repeated use of antibiotics, especially at an early age. And a lot of hormone and steroids therapy actually impacts our gut and therefore opens up the door for this yeast to become an overgrowth. And the one thing that tends to be also very leading to developing candida overgrowth is a diet and eating patterns high in refined carbohydrates, like sugars and cereals and granola bars and tortillas and bread and juices. And it's just so tough to get rid of this bug that we really need to take the big guns and kill it while we starve it by not drinking alcohol because that feeds it significantly, by managing stress, and also by making sure that we identify whether the cravings that we're having are actually food cravings, which they're likely if we are dealing with this yeast, but also if these cravings are emotional. So, the way we deal with yeast in the 28-day program is that we actually um, really look at your symptoms, whether they're fatigue or gas or bloating, whether you have mood changes. So you're really able to stop the sugar cravings by addressing it from the root cause, which is the gut. So I'm very excited to tell you more about Candida and how you can beat it coming up. In the meantime, I hope that was interesting for you. And the number one thing you can do to make sure that this Candida doesn't continue to flourish is to start eating better, cutting down on the sweets as much as you can, and maybe replacing those sweets with a lower amount of sweets or with natural sugar, which a piece of fruit sometimes can do it for you or not. But more details to come, and I'm excited for that. I'll talk to you soon.